Welcome to get to know the speakers of DigitalConfex. Today we have with us Vibha Thusu, who is Global Head of Marketing and Communications, Himel International. She will be joining as a speaker on the topic The Narrative Advantage Unleashing the Power of Storytelling in Digital Market during the DMAT conference happening in Dubai on 17 to 18 October. Hi Vibha, welcome to the chat show.
Hi Ayush, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here and looking forward to being part of the event in Dubai soon.
Yeah, sure. So Vibha, please give us a brief introduction of yourself and your field of expertise for our audience.
Sure, Ayush. As Ayush introduced me, my name is Vibha Thusu. I'm the global head of marketing and communications for an international brand, Himel International. I am responsible today for managing everything end to end related to demand generation, digital marketing, e commerce, field marketing, social media, and B2B customer relationship, and of course, the communications and brand management. I have what I like to call a bit of a full stack marketing profile, a bit like a CMO's role to manage the brand across 55 plus countries around the globe.
So moving forward, I have a few questions for you today. My first question is, why is authenticity crucial in digital marketing storytelling?
Ayush, I think this is a very, very important question, and thank you for asking me this question. In today's world and time where every platform today is saturated with small brands, big brands, entrepreneurs, giants, right? And every brand has a story to tell, and every brand is trying to beat the competition with the narrative. I feel authentic storytelling is very important because you get a chance to build a true connect with your right audience, right? You're not greenwashing, you're not over projecting about who you are, what you do. You are true to your value, you're true to your mission. You build a genuine connection, you build an organic connection with your audience when you are true and authentic in your brand narrative. I think that's why it's very, very, very important, right? If I am a soap brand, I really want to not just whitewash and sell something related to vanity aspects, but rather I would like to sell something about why today in today's world and I want to focus on hygiene. I want to focus on cleanliness, right? So rather than just blowing things out of proportion, I rather like to stick to the basic, stick to what's important, stick to what's true. And I think once you really start building that true connection with your audience, with your consumers, they start trusting and they know that you're not greenwashing, you're not lying about your purpose, lying about what you're bringing to them. So I think that's very important, and I think I answered your question quite a lot there.
Yeah, I think authenticity is main aspect right now. So how can brands maintain a consistent narrative across digital channels?
So I think this question follows the first question you asked me, Ayush. Sorry. If you're true, if you're authentic, right, your brand narrative automatically becomes consistent and standard, right? Because I'm not trying to ride a trend or ride a wave. I am trying to consistently talk about the value proposition that I bring to the market, that I bring to my consumers, that I bring to my buyers, right? I know the personas of my buyers, my targeted market. I'm not changing it basis what's happening in the industry every day or what's happening in the world every day. I'm trying to only fit in the right way the narrative that my brand has, the values, the pillars of my brand, and how they fit into the market that I want to talk to. This is how you remain consistent. Your visual identity has to be consistent. Your key USPs, your key selling propositions have to be standard. Yeah, of course, until and unless you're expanding your product basket, right? You're expanding the proposition of what you sell, then obviously you will upgrade your brand narrative, but you will not change your basic brand narrative. You are who you are. You have a core of purpose that your brand has. So you continue to build your narrative, your authentic conversations on the digital platforms around that. So I think that's an extension of question one, and that's how you continue to have a standard narrative and why it's important.
So my next question is, what is the importance of being data and proof driven in storytelling?
Um, as I would like to say, content is king and data is queen, Ayush, right? So a storytelling is all about content, but content comes from real analytics of data as well, right? I can't just build a story in thin air. My story needs to have some proof points. I need to know what's happening in the market. I need to have my data. I need to have my analytics, right? I need to have my proof points, and combining these all together with what I want to say becomes a story of my brand, of my product, of my pitch. So it's very, very important in today's world and time that you don't just create stories for the sake of creating them. You create stories that are backed by relevant data, correct information, correct analytics, right? And build on those truths, points of truths. You build your story, you build your narrative. I think that's why it's very, very important to have those data, have that data in place. As and more as marketers today now, since we focus a lot on revenue marketing, on right storytelling, and everything is interconnected now, right? It's a 360-degree approach to marketing and comms. Data points from every place and bringing them together becomes very, very critical for marketing leaders now to successfully push the brand, or to grow the brand in the right direction with the right relevant metrics in place. So, I think that is the answer to the question you just asked me.
Yeah, I think you explained very nicely and using analogies. So I have prepared some rapid fire questions also. So my first question is, what has been your favorite thing to do while working from home?
My favorite thing to do while working from home has been, um, sometimes getting a chance to sit on the sofa and work and not just sit on the office chair.
Yeah.
I think that's what I would like to say.
Any song that cheer you up while working?
I like to hear the song. The song that I like to hear working uh, is by Coldplay. It's called Hymn Nation. I like to listen to that.
Yeah,
The one
nice.
that has Beyonce in it. Yeah.
Yeah, nice song.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one more last question. Tell us your excitement for our event.
Super duper excited.
Yeah, thanks, Viva. It was great connecting with you, and I am thrilled with your excitement to join our conference. So, any words for our participants who will be joining in the conference?
I think I would really encourage everyone to register, join the sessions. You have excellent lineup of speakers, a lot of experts who will help you understand marketing, storytelling, branding in a very, very authentic, very, very easy to connect ways. I think such events are the best place for people to come in, exchange notes, have true conversations, talk about what's happening in the marketing industry, what's happening in our world, and to learn from there, learn from peers, and learn from everyone. And very good for networking, of course, a lot of exposure. So be there.
Great. Thanks for your time today, Viva, and to all the participants. Don't miss our session happening in Digital Marketing, Advertising, and Technology Confex on 17 to 18 October, presented by Digital Confex. Get a great chance to connect with her in person. See you soon, Viva.
Thank you, Ayu. See you soon. See you, everyone.